All right. We should be live now.
Yep.
And we're live and full effect. Who's in here? Oh my god! All I have to do is go to my chat. I forgot how to do StreamYard. I was like, how do I look? Let me go look. I got my glasses and everything, ladies.
Good for you. Nobody yet. They didn't know you were
Nobody.
coming. You're a surprise.
Yeah.
Don't get one, Taylor. Don't get one, Taylor.
That's right. People will show up.
Mhm. I'm
Because
just
I'm sure everybody is dying for Terry to go live. I seen it was scheduled, so I'm like, oh, she has it scheduled.
That's how I did the last one as well.
Do you think you're a live streamer now, Terry? Is that what you're doing? You're a live streamer, girl? We can have parties at Taylor. I don't even have no more to give, my love. You know I would. Whatchamacallit? Oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. And her voice is too deep, so I have to get away from him after all.
Yeah, you were asking if I'm
Oh yeah,
a
if you're a
live
live
streamer.
streamer. We're gonna be partying by you now.
I don't know. This is only my second time going live, so I'm not quite sure yet.
I think you're gonna love it, Terry. I do. I think you're gonna love it.
Quite sure yet. We'll see.
We'll see.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Do you feel nervous? Okay, we'll see. I
Yeah.
bet you after tonight you're gonna be a pro. I think it takes a couple to really bust that cherry, and then you're like in there like swimmer.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa.
I'm trying to share the
Hey,
link.
Melissa. Oh my gosh, I should go do that. If I kick myself out, just let me back in, okay?
Okay.
We know that I'm good at that. Okay, BB, you ain't gotta say it. I'm just gonna go share it. Okay, bye. I mean, hold on. I mean,
Trying to share it anyway. You can talk, Terry. We're still here.
Okay, I was just trying to put it.
yeah. And my stupid phone that I have now, I went to go click the link to copy it, and it won't copy it. God dang it!
Oh no.
Let me see if I go on YouTube and just find it. Let's see if I can find if it'll.
Did we lose her or no? She's still there.
She's still there. As long as you see that white circle,
Okay.
she's still there.
Okay. How you doing tonight, Melissa?
You guys, I just went to go and I can't make this shit up. I really can't. I just went to go and share the stream, and something was removed in my community guidelines again because people are so fucking bent about Tira Nicole. They don't know what to do with themselves.
No, did you lose another one?
I mean, I don't know, but it was telling me my content was removed, but that was the first one on the new channel. I think the channel's only been up, a week or two. I might have said shit. Maybe they got me for that. You know what I'm saying? These people don't know how to leave me alone, dude. Straight up. Get off my fucking pussy, bro.
Yeah. Headphones on, Melissa. I don't know
what
happened.
Melissa makes me think of spaghetti, dude. Oh my god. Do you know how good spaghetti would be? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. You guys, what's going on with Coley? Is she messing with the pig pen?
No.
Oh, hey, Jelly Bean. We haven't seen her.
Chili. Hi, Mama.
How are you, Jelly?
What happened to mine? We're just having a good old time over here trying to get this together, aren't we?
And you know what? I'm gonna go back on my YouTube, and I think when I do that, you guys can't hear me. So just know that I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay, I did get it to post. Couldn't find it, so I was trying to make sure. Hi, Jelly Bean. Sorry, I was trying to. We're not coordinated. We're trying to share this out. So how are you, Terry? Did you have a good day today?
Yeah, it wasn't bad actually. I'm getting a little bit tired, but
Can't do
I
that
didn't
now.
have notifications on for sure. Oh, well, this is only my second one, so you haven't really missed that much yet, Julie. Thanks for coming. How was your day, B?
Good. Got a lot done today. I was just reading that spaghetti and tacos. We had spaghetti the last live, and then we had tacos actually yesterday, Taco Tuesday. So I was reading Melissa's comment, and I was like, I had both of those recently.
Okay, we're up to 10 viewers and only 2 chatting.
Of course. Yeah, I take it easy on the 11th. I don't know.
I
feel
shared it.
Look at you.
Okay.
All right. We are in there like swimwear, and there's 10 people watching and only 2 people chatting. What are the fucking odds of that? It's the Tira show. It's the Tira show.
So what have you been up
my
to?
God. Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just, trying to figure out what's next, just to make sure. I mean, I'm not sleeping outside anymore. I haven't for weeks now, but I'm still obviously trying to get into my own place.
Right.
And now, not obviously, I'm sorry, and now I'm seeing someone, and now it's like, we're trying to get our own place. So just, trying to make moves, hanging out, with everybody today. Actually, not a lot of people are here at all. There's literally like a tenth of the people that are normally here today. It's just a weird vibe today. People are fighting, and you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's tired of each other almost because they're like one big old family.
Mhm.
It's crazy because they're together every day, and I think eventually they just get on each other's nerves. Bird.
Hi, girls.
Hi, girls. What you guys been up to? What did you guys eat for dinner? Tell me what you ate for dinner because I don't get to eat like you. Tell me.
I had Domino's pizza.
Oh, see, I would even take that. What did you eat, Terry?
It's gonna sound weird, but I made a spaghetti sauce and we put it over mashed potatoes.
Well, I definitely, yeah. I want to try it, but it does sound weird. It definitely sounds weird. Is that a Canadian thing or
Um,
just a Terry Lynn's house thing?
yeah, I asked my husband if he wanted noodles or potatoes, and he chose potatoes.
Okay. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it almost does sound good though. I do want to
It
try it.
wasn't bad.
Yum yum.
Tira, what happened to the people you were staying with outside your best friend's house?
Okay, I was staying with her daughter. Her daughter's 24, just like my son. So she has, and then that is who lived on the south side, and I lived there until the 9th. I got kicked out on the 9th
Okay.
of last month. Yeah, so I was there for 9 whole days, paid a full month's rent. They got me there. Obviously, I, made sure I paid full rent, to stay, and then was kicked out of the other house. My whole thing is this. Here's the thing I'm having a really hard time understanding. I know this chick. This chick is not just like some YouTube girl. You know what I'm saying? No, like I know this chick really fucking well. And the shit she's doing by like playing with the pig pen and comments and tagging Tira, and It's like, what the fuck is even happening right now? And then I got a text message, I think it was yesterday. I blocked her daughter because her daughter just likes to run her fucking mouth. So I'm just not fighting with a 24-year-old little girl who's pregnant and ain't gonna fucking do nothing. She's pregnant. She ain't gonna do nothing. She just wants to like threaten me and think I'm gonna be scared of her or something. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, so randomly I'll get these messages, text messages from random fucking numbers, and it's always her daughter or her, I don't fucking know. And it was, I think, yesterday, and someone had posted on Facebook. I'm not even familiar with the name. That was just a screenshot, and it said something about like name three places or three places you would go if you were homeless and couldn't pay rent. And it was sent to me and said, man, I bet you it's starting to get cold out there. I hope you're okay. And dude, my reply was, you know what? Keep praying on my downfall because God hears you.
Mm-hmm.
I love that people are praying on me to fall out here. So much so that I'm someone's only content in the last month. I got people in my real life who now want to play on YouTube. I got people on YouTube who want to play with people in my real life. And I'm just out here living life, falling in love and having a great time with good people and good fucking music, dude. And motherfuckers know where I'm at. That's another thing too. Why in the fuck are you on YouTube? But that's
Yeah.
another story, isn't it? That's another story. But yeah, motherfuckers are mad at me and talking about, Tira, shut up about my family. Bitch, where? I haven't talked about your fucking family. But worried about me when I'm out here just living life. Not a drug addict. I'm so not a drug addict. I tried drugs, but nobody wants to worry about the bitch who smoked rocks for 10 days. But no, let's worry about Tira, who tried meth and tried crack. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking weird to me, man.
Yeah,
And I
it's
sit
become
and
a
have a
whole thing.
great time all day.
So you only tried them, like you've never been
Yeah.
on them, you're not on them now.
Never. You guys, you wouldn't even know where to find meth on the north side of Chicago. Could I find crack? I could. That's why I'm saying, though, I could find crack anywhere. I think that's just anywhere in Chicago. Crack is big in Chicago. But meth, I wouldn't even know where to find it, you guys. I can't be a meth addict on the north side of Chicago. I think I have to be in the suburbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I would, you know what I'm saying? If I want to do meth right now, I don't even know where to go. And I would have to leave where I'm at to get crack too. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to, you know what I'm saying? Dude, that's just like you pay like $10 to smoke for 2 minutes. Who the fuck? I don't want to pay $10 for my blood and I smoke that bitch all day. It costs $10 a gram. You put a gram in a blunt, bitch. I don't want to pay that. Who the fuck is smoking for 2 minutes, getting high for one, and fucking paying $10? Not this bitch. Not this bitch. And if you could tell me where to get meth, then maybe we could talk about Tira being a meth head. We could talk about it, but it don't make it true. There ain't nowhere to get it. I could ask, dude, if there was 50 people here right now, I could go on this phone and ask all 50 of them. I guarantee you not one of them could tell me where meth is.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm a meth head. I'm a whole ass meth head, and I'm going to spend $10 to get high for 1 minute. I smoke a blunt and don't even smoke the whole thing and be high for an hour. Who is doing that?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. The rumors are ridiculous. And the fact that I have people, and let me tell you, this is, and you guys can tell me how you feel. I think this could be a good combo. For the first time ever, I feel some sort of way because I have people who I thought really fucked with me telling me to get help and you're going down this dangerous road, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like I don't do shit. I don't drink. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, I know who you're
These people
talking
drink
about.
every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that don't drink up in this motherfucker. I don't even drink, and people are worried about my dark past. Like, what in the fucking what? I thought you fucked with me. I thought you fucked with me enough to know that I ain't going down no path. I'm chilling.
I think two communities have intertwined themselves.
You said it, Terry. I read your comment today.
Yeah, and I think that's where all the rumors have started.
But you know, it's funny because like someone who can smoke crack for 10 days straight is out there talking about Tira trying meth or trying a crack rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened to like consider the source? Like, that is a saying for a reason. If a crackhead is gonna bust somebody out for trying the shit with a fellow crackhead, okay, you have to consider the source. If that source is telling motherfuckers I'm now a crackhead, can't nobody smoke crack like Mindy. Facts. I couldn't tell you a day in my motherfucking life I met a crackhead who could smoke like fucking Mindy. But she wants to make sure everybody knows that Tira tried something with people who use it not recreationally every day.
So, like, what made Mindy turn on you? Like, what happened
I'm
that
gonna
whole
tell you.
weekend?
That's actually a really good question. I'm gonna tell you. So, I'm on the south side. Remember, because
Yep.
I got kicked out while I'm at Jason's house. You guys remember? I got stuck there an extra day and shit. So embarrassing. Okay, so I'm on the south side. Mindy and I are still talking, and she's still at Jason's. She starts telling me that Jason sexually assaulted her. I'm fucking mad. I'm on 10. What you mean that man sexually assaulted you? Okay. Then I'm like, I don't know. I can't just be believing this girl because she be on some crack and shit. Like, I don't know how fucking people think on that. I don't know, whatever. Let it go. Go over by Jason's house the night before I go to pick up my shit. And me and Jason are just sitting back talking. And we're just talking like homeboys. And he's just kind of telling me how he got in her panties. So I'm thinking, oh, so you fucked. He's like, yeah. So I sat on it for a few hours and I'm like, dude, I got to tell him that this bitch is telling people that he fucking assaulted her. Well, he ran and told Mindy instead of letting me confront Mindy for lying to me because it was supposed to be between me and Mindy. You know what I'm saying? Mindy, you
Yep.
lied to me about a man sexually assaulting you. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's what the conversation was supposed to be. No, Jason works with his feelings and he couldn't wait to say Tira told me whoop-de bam. And then she wants to be on the text message talking all crazy. She gonna whoop my ass and all the things. And she's a gangster. Whoop-de bam, bop, 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 bop. But bitch, you're trying to put rape on somebody, you nasty bitch.
Mhm.
Um, so she turned on Jason a couple of days after that.
Yeah. And then I remember she told me that he put fentanyl in her crack and she was really, really sick. Well, then I'm telling the story to somebody over here and they're like, bitch, you can't put fentanyl in crack. Like they would know. So I'm just like, you know what? She's just a liar. And I'm okay being cool with people and I'll accept their flaws and you know what I'm saying? Like if you're like a liar and you just like lying to people, like okay, whatever, that's your business. It's weird, but like whatever. Like I'll probably still like you if I like you. But like them kind of lies, I don't do that.
See, I never heard Mindy come out and say that to me. I'm not all over the place, but I never heard Mindy come out and say that online. Because when I heard Mindy, she was talking about something about jumping on his back and choking him, and he
Yeah.
fell. It was all an accident. Like all this was like just a. She was mad at him, but she played a little too hard and made him fall down or something, and she fell with them. And I'm like, where did all this story change from one to another? So I missed all that and how that happened.
And I heard just a couple days ago she was like putting shit up about him and going back to the sexual assault and you guys, I don't know and I'm so glad to have no part of it. I don't talk to anybody.
That's probably
Okay,
the
so you
best.
don't talk to either one of them anymore.
No. And not Jason for any other reason that I don't need to.
Okay.
But Mindy, now you guys know what my beef is with her. And again, it could have been Tira and Mindy, Tira confronting Mindy and saying, "How dare you say he did that?" When you guys literally had sex. Maybe you're embarrassed of it. Don't say the man raped you. Maybe you wish you wouldn't have done it. Don't say the man raped you.
Yeah.
Because someone put out her text messages, or she put out her text messages, or gave them to somebody. But that was even worse. I'm not going to say what those said, but basically it was
Right,
consensual. I mean, from what I was,
right. Oh yeah, she was. You guys,
just wasn't
she liked
satisfied.
him. She liked him. She. That's why I had a really hard time believing it. But then, like, who am I to not believe it? So I just kind of like put it in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? No, dude. No. I
Yeah.
was there for 3 days. I seen enough to know that I don't think in a million years that he forced himself on her. I don't believe that. And if that's her story, let her stick to it, but shame on her. You know what I'm saying? That's why her life is the way it is, because she's not a good person. You know, you find things out about people, maybe not because you meet them, but in this case, because I met them, right? And I had to be around them for 3 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube is just a hustle to her. She uses people. You know what I'm saying? She's just not good people.
Right.
Right. So Melissa says wait, is she saying she fell on the D? Am I hearing this right?
Oh yeah, Mindy definitely gave it to him. And then I know for a fact because Jason told me, and then I know, said something about it, but she said something to him while she was telling me while I was sitting on the south side worried about her. She was saying something to him about rape, and he said something about taking a MURDER instead of that. I don't even know why I didn't spell the R word. Sorry. Um, Taking that for the extra 5 years, and he was a bad guy for that. And it's just like, no, dude, you don't put that on people. This is not funny. This is not normal. What is happening?
Well,
She
especially
liked him,
somebody.
you guys. She liked him. She did not even slip and fall on the D. Like, no, she gave him the D when Tira left. That's my opinion. I mean, he gave her the D when Tira was out of their hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I understood that comment, and I know it sounds horrible, but I mean, if you've been to prison for a
Yeah,
substantial amount of time, and the charges you go in under mean something,
they do. They
and so I
do.
could see him wanting to go in under one charge versus another charge,
Hmm.
and that made
I
sense to me, even
agree.
though it's like it sounds
And
horrible.
it does sound horrible, but if people just like looked at it without like feelings or what, I don't know how to say it, right? But like if people just looked at it for what it was, they would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense because the motherfucker didn't are nobody. Why would he take that charge and go into prison with it? You guys, when you're connected to gangs and shit, you can't have that and go to prison. You will no longer have any connection to anything. Why would he take that? Of course he would. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just don't play like that.
Yep.
My man, he said, "You so fucking right, but you can't ear hustle. I'm on live. I am though. I'm always right. I be telling you that. Hold on.
25 people watching and only 3 talking.
It's the Tira show. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me on, ladies. BB, I'm glad
Oh,
you're up here too. By the way, give me
I'm
a
the
kiss,
hand holder.
and then you gotta go. I'll bring you this cigarette because I'm on a live stream. How are you? Are you? You can't talk because we're on a live stream. Then they're gonna hear you.
So while we have all these people watching and we have you here,
Yes,
are all
yes.
of your Are all of your basic needs being met? Do you have enough to
Yes.
sleep? Are you warm enough,
Yes.
cool
That's
enough?
all. That's
Yes.
all.
Food?
But we're on live. He recognizes the voice. What you
Don't be telling
yeah,
on me now.
no, I'm good. I'm good. And I know it's gonna start getting cold now, but like I was telling you guys before we went live, I haven't been sleeping in the street for a couple weeks now.
I just for the people listening, I just want to make
Mhm.
sure that people know where you're, not where you're at, but that you're in your
Yes.
needs
Oh,
are
I'm so
met.
safe. Yes. And I promise that I wouldn't say it if I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh, I'm out here and I'm sleeping outside and I'm safe. No, like I'm not sleeping outside. I got a whole ass man's. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm safe. And I have
Okay.
clothes for when it gets cold. You know what I'm saying? I don't not have anything. I just don't have my nail business. I don't
Right.
have my laptop. I don't have things that have any kind of value to me or the world. I don't have those things. I have clothes. I got hoodies. I got jackets, sweatpants. I got all the things.
Okay.
I just wish people would speak up now while you're live and ask the questions that
But they
you.
never do, though, Terry. They would rather come and attack you as if you're doing something wrong instead of saying, okay, well, I don't know. They're not supposed to say nothing. That's just the whole point. Nobody needs to be going to other people's live streams and making them about Tira. And everyone wants a Tira show. Everyone wants me to go live. Everyone wants me to talk about what the fuck is happening out here. Everybody wants that so they can pick it apart and they can say how unhappy I am and I'm not an adult and I'm a drug addict. And babe, do you know where to get meth?
Random. Tira, can you
Oh,
see
he said
chat?
no. You should have seen how he looked at me. He said no.
Tara,
Can you
can you
see
see the
chat?
chat?
Oh, hold on. I'll go look at it. I'm just holding the phone, having a good old time, just talking my fucking
Yeah,
ass
that's
off. You know what? Oh, hold on. I gotta hit comments.
no,
Oh,
just
there's
Ann
Hi,
said
Shelly.
hi.
Ann. Hi, Curls. Oh, hi, Shelly. But Terry is also
Hey,
being.
Shelly. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming in, you guys. What are some other rumors? Because meth and crack just like ain't it. Like that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's funny, but it's not. It's dangerous.
Yeah,
So
it's not
like I don't
funny.
want to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like it's funny and dangerous, right? It's funny and dangerous. And, when I hear people saying, like, look at her, like, can't you tell, like, she's on drugs? No, I was just sleeping outside for, 2 weeks and finally got into a hotel room. I just, that's just how it be sometimes. You don't look your best. And yes, I have lost some weight and you know what I'm saying? But I'm still eating every day. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good, but drugs ain't gonna be my fucking problem. That's just not gonna be a thing. I haven't talked to baby daddy because I'll say it again. Drugs will not be a problem of mine, nor will it be around me, nor will you know what I'm saying. I'll just leave that there.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm saying. I've been on my own for 3 weeks now. I don't think I've talked to my baby daddy in 3 weeks, and he had one job just to fucking help me come up, and he couldn't even do that. He couldn't take care of our children. He couldn't do nothing. And now I know, and I'll never talk to him again. And, that's just what it is. I ain't got no problem cutting a motherfucker off. When I'm on something, though. You know what I mean? Just, I have things I need to do. I ain't got time to be fucking around with drugs. And no, I ain't got time for that shit.
Anne said drugs don't make you lose weight. It
Right.
makes you
That
lose your
too.
appetite.
That too. And dude, walking all the time. I didn't walk like this in Florida. I mean, bitch, I got the best tan ever. I'm losing weight. My little gut. Oh, honey, it's almost gone. You know what I'm saying? And all the transportation and walking, and you know what I'm saying? That's the reason I think I'm losing weight, because I eat every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Julie's asking, wasn't he supposed to hook you up with a car too?
Absolutely. And I have not talked to him because he wants to do things his way, and his way isn't the way.
Okay.
His way is not a way that I'm going to co-sign. It's not a way I'm going to live. I could easily live that way. I didn't come to Chicago to live that way. I
Right.
would love to live that way, honey, because fast money is the best money until it's not.
Right.
Because if I would have stuck around that motherfucker, I guarantee you I probably would have been in an apartment right now. But is it worth me changing everything I've worked so hard for 5 years? No, it's not. It's not. It never will be. Do I need to be hanging out and with everybody drinking every day and shit? No, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's what I do when I'm not in the streets handling my business.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know, it's not worth it. That is not worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Anne wants to know if there's anything you need.
No, I'm so good. You know, like I said, I have my clothes. I guess what else matters, right? Because, it will be getting cold next week, but I'm not sleeping outside. I guess I'm more okay than I would be if I was still sleeping outside when I said I was okay. And I did really feel okay. I wouldn't have said I was okay if I didn't feel okay, but like I'm even more okay than I've ever been.
Yeah.
I almost have like a partner in this. So it's like, so
And no partners in crime.
yeah, though, right. Though I was gonna say that, babe. See, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that too, and then I didn't want to say crime because then I was gonna be out here committing crimes, girl.
No, we gave up the partner in crime for this one.
Yep,
Stop it.
absolutely, absolutely, no crimes here. So yeah, just trying to stay out of trouble, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I
So
haven't talked to any of my friends. You know what I'm saying? I haven't reached out to anybody. I'm sure everybody knows I'm here. I haven't seen nobody. They know where I be at. They supposedly come here. I ain't seen a single one of these motherfuckers since I've been here. And hopefully it stays like that. I kind of like it the way it is. I like being around normal fucking people. They might
yeah.
like to drink, you know what I'm saying? But from young to old, from black to white, you know what I'm saying? They're all here and they all are together at all times. And this is, family. This is, that what they have is family. Not it's been making me think of how much shit I wasted on being in a gang. I lost my child 8 years ago. I almost got a bullet in my head 8 years ago. And I don't have what they got up here at this, monument that they hang out at.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had that in a very long time. And it's just like, damn, see, you can be around normal people. And you know what I do most of the day anyway? I just stay to myself and I watch nail YouTube if I have my phone charged, or I'll be in the streets, or regardless, I'm still to myself. I'll talk to people because I talk to everybody, of course, but I just be in my own zone and I ear hustle the good music and I watch people dance and have a fucking great time, and it just puts me in a good mood. And you know what I'm saying? I do me. I don't need nobody to like me. I don't need nobody to talk to me, be my friend. It just kind of happened that way. It didn't start that way though, because I'm telling you, when I got here, boy, these motherfuckers thought they were initiating me.
Oh. So everybody's curious on about hearing about falling in love.
Oh God, you guys. It's funny because when you're a woman, and you ain't got nowhere to sleep and you got guys hitting on you, oh, you want me to take you home, you need a place to sleep, you want to grab them all, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not who I am. I don't get around a group of guys, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not that girl. And I just dodged them, kept dodging them, kept dodging them, kept dodging them. And then I meet my man's, and dude, we just connected. He's not my type. He's not someone I would ever date. He doesn't even look like someone I would even date. You know what I'm saying? And he's just everything I would never fuck with. And we connected, and I'm just going to ride the wave. That's what I'm going to do because I just feel like things happen for a reason. He's the fucking coolest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. Everybody fucking loves him. He don't have a fucking enemy out here.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I talked to the two of them together the other day, and I didn't get a bad feeling, if that's
Oh, girl, and he recognized your voice. He's like, "That's that lady." I'm like, "Boy, get away from me! Take this cigarette." I like her. I like her. But yeah, ain't got a fucking enemy. He ain't no fucking stranger to the streets. I'm not gonna say he's some innocent, non-gang member or whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying? He's good fucking people. Good family. His brothers hang out here. He has a big, huge family and loves his mother. His mother's his best friend, and he's just always joking. He gets on my fucking nerves, but he makes me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
And he's so protective. It's very different than anything I've dealt with. And I'm just gonna ride the wave. I just feel like God sent me something.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Like it's refreshing to hear that you're not in dire straits like the YouTube streets are making you seem.
Oh God, yes, yeah, going down a dark path. Like what? I'm going down some sunny fucking path, and you guys are making up some tunnel for me over there.
Jilly said Tara always comes in ways we don't expect. Maybe time for a new type.
Yeah, and you know what? Because I'm telling
oh,
and you
you
and and,
roboted.
they, and I love me some pretty boys, and that don't mean that they're right for me. And
Yeah.
it's
And
just
Shelly
so
said she's
different.
happy to hear you
Oh,
found
thank
love.
you, thank you. I hope it's love. That would be nice if it was love, huh? I mean, I say I'm falling in love, but it's like kind of funny, like kind of a joke. But no,
Yeah.
we're like 16-year-olds out here. It's probably people throw up at us, I'm sure.
We've got 29 watchers. Where's everybody at?
And
Hit
not
that
one of
like
them will
button.
say yes. Hit that like button
Hit
while
that
you're
like
here.
button.
Glitter Princess and fucking you know what? There's so many gosh damn fucking troll accounts now. I can't even keep up with the names. I can't even shout you out. Y'all are deep as hell.
Who the hell's butterfly? Did you say glitter butterflies?
Girl, I don't know whatever fucking name she's using to make friends with pigs. I don't fucking know that weirdo.
Oh, I don't know.
Tagging me and fucking post quit talking about her family. Bitch, shut up. Dude, get off of my pussy, bro. Stop. Stop it, you weirdo. God, you belong with fucking Indiana boy. And then all of her new friends. Ooh, I would be so fucking proud of myself if I had fucking pig friends on YouTube. Yay, me. Yay, me. Yay, me. I go to bed at night and I feel better about myself because I have pig friends on YouTube. Yay. Yay. So cool. You're so cool, girl.
I haven't seen who you're talking about.
Oh, my friend is on YouTube, dude. Making friends with pigs in Indiana, dude. All the
Oh,
juggies and the popcorns and the Cassies and oh yeah. It's fucking weird, man. It is fucking weird. What is even happening right now?
yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything
She
about her,
tagged
but
me. Yeah, she tagged me. So unfortunately, I know that. Yeah, I was able to see that she's uploaded something and now she's posted something. And it's like, girl, oh my god, I just can't believe that she's acting. I'm embarrassed for her. I really am. I'm fucking really embarrassed. I would never. I would fucking never.
Good night, girls. Thanks for being here.
Night girl, sleep with the angels, mama.
So Anne said that you need to make some videos
I
because there
do.
are there are people who care.
Yeah, no, I do. And that's the problem. And I think I need to set aside time no matter what's going on because I do. I just be wanting to vibe out or zone out or think or watch YouTube or, you know what I'm saying? So I need to set aside time and just get back to a schedule because there's no reason I can't talk to the phone for 30, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Every couple days or whatever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
But there's not always something to talk about. But then I'm sure if I like really thought about it, there'd be something to talk. But like I'm not really riding the train no more. I'm more on buses, and when I'm in the streets, I'm going to the Chicago Housing Authority, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm doing things like so. It's not like vloggable like I anticipated anyway.
Right.
yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, and sleep with the angels. Yeah, but how funny that 30 of them are watching and not one of them have anything. They don't never come in my live streams either. Nobody ever has anything to say to me live and like while I'm here. No, everybody is a keyboard warrior. Everybody. That's all they want to do. They want to make comments. They want to make posts. That's all they want to do. And then they want to torture my friends when obviously I'm nowhere to be found and tell them what bad people they are because I'm going down a dangerous path. But they don't know my friendships with people. They don't know what any of you know about me
Yeah,
because I do keep my friends in the loop and my friends keep my other friends in the loop. And that's just how it is.
And
You
that
know what I'm
makes
saying?
sense to not be sharing your business all over the place.
Right, right. Exactly.
yeah.
I don't think they even know what they want. It's so conflicting. So one minute we're supposed to make a wish list, and then we'd be bad for the wish list. And 1 minute we're supposed to, bring you a blanket, but then no, don't bring. It's just like, what do
Tell
you want?
Michelle to bring me a blanket. I want Michelle to bring me a blanket. Michelle,
Well,
you come bring me a blanket. That's what you do, Michelle. It's gonna be cold next week. You, Michelle, come bring me a blanket.
Kinergy was supposed to come visit you. Um,
Yeah, did he?
Yeah, right.
there was
I wish somebody would walk up to me at this motherfucking spot and be like, "Yo, I'm from YouTube." I wish they motherfucking would, because they wouldn't be standing there much longer, because I wouldn't know what they're coming for. They're gonna be attacked. Kenergy better not come over here. I'm gonna spider monkey a motherfucker. They come up here talking about, "Hey Tira, I'm from YouTube." Oh really, bitch?
Did you get a chance to watch my first live?
No, I'm gonna do it tonight though, because when I went to go share it, it showed me it, and I'm like, "Look at her, we're a little 2 hour live."
Yeah. It it it, it was such a random stream of like just about everything.
Was it? Yeah, I gotta definitely
Yeah.
go listen to
But that's where Kenergy told us that he was going to see you.
it. Yeah. So, I mean, I think Kenergy in himself is, bro. How you gonna pull up and just leave your bike with the music? I can't stand goofy motherfuckers, boy. Um, yeah, I just gotta move. That motherfucker left his bike right there. Okay. I hate being interrupted. Like, damn, I'm doing something. Motherfucker
Kinergy.
just
You were
parked his
trying to figure
bike.
out
Oh
Kinergy.
yeah, Kenergy. Yeah, yeah. I think that account is a whole problem, and they're just gonna continue to do and say little stupid shit like that. Nobody's dumb enough to come to my face in Chicago. Nobody. I wish a bitch would.
I told him to bring you a Coke, and everybody
Yeah,
was
bring me a
like,
motherfucking Coke. Sure enough. Sure motherfucking enough. Cause they be $1.87 me to death at that McDonald's, honey.
Ugh.
It's funny how I'm getting subscribers as we're sitting here on panel,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
but
yeah,
nobody is
because
saying
if
anything.
Kira comes
Now you
here
got
again.
Kira. They'll know where she's appearing at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're
'Cause, yeah, I'll come on here whenever. Like I
that's
said, I don't care what's going on. I just have to know what,
What a piece of shit.
Lincoln
who.
Square, Tira. See you
You
soon.
know what?
Hope you
Leave
get.
leave that there.
Whoa.
No, leave it there. Leave it there.
Yeah.
It makes
What
them.
happened?
Don't take it down.
What
Oh,
happened?
it says recaps with Bobby. It says
Hmm.
Lincoln Square, Tira. See you soon. Hope you get found unalive in the streets.
Who wrote that? God, people are
Recaps with
crazy.
Bobby.
Recaps. Okay, hold
No,
on.
leave it
Recaps with
there.
Bobby
I
wrote
thought he
like
was off.
and he came back to hope that I get unalived.
I
That's his
don't know.
comeback. That's his comeback.
No.
Ain't that about a bitch? Bitch, I hope somebody kills you. Welcome back. Wow. Wow. You know what? When a motherfucker wants you dead, that's when you know you're doing it right, though. I'm telling you that. That's when you know you're doing it right. When motherfuckers want you dead, because a lot of people want me dead. They don't want me to fall. They don't want me to fail. They want me dead. Okay? When people want you to die and they don't know you, bitch, I live rent free in so many fucking heads. I ain't gotta pay rent out here. I ain't got to. They all let me live. They all let me live in their head. I don't need a bed. I don't need an apartment. They all got me.
But like, is that the real account?
No.
It's a sock account doing that, right? Brandy said, sorry, I'm just coming in. Hey, Terry
Hi,
Lynn.
Brandy.
Tira, shut up, Cat Bobby, about Tira dying. Wow.
Yeah.
And hey, B, gotta catch the beginning.
We'll
You're
bring it
okay.
in.
You can catch the beginning later, Brandy.
Yeah, I'm just catching up with the homegirls, anyways.
Yeah.
You could watch the replay, girl. Replay gang. Okay, gotta move again. Boys are getting loud. But yeah, just like, dude, that's crazy. I've never wished death on nobody. That is
No,
fucking
it just shows
crazy.
it's not the real Bobby, but it just shows let people, this is how
Yeah.
Yeah.
people are.
Oh yeah, for sure. It just reminds me of how crazy people are in the world, and it's like I don't want to be nothing like that, dude. I could have came
Um,
back to Chicago and got on some straight fucking bullshit, bro. Oh, I could have so easily got on some bullshit, and I'm just so glad that I didn't.
Brandy Curls had to leave. Um, but no, I haven't heard from Betty Boop, but I don't know how to tag her
You know, I
to
don't.
let
I
her
haven't heard
know.
from her either. I haven't heard from her either.
Yeah.
I haven't
Well,
even seen her in the
she really
comments or
hates
anything.
drama.
I know. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very disheartening to people who ain't like used to it or whatever, unfortunately, to be like, damn, motherfuckers wishing death and damn, motherfuckers talking about her being a drug addict. And you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that shit's fucking nasty. You don't talk about people like that.
Well, they do.
And they feel good about it. It's fucking crazy. It's just like, man, look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. I
Mhm.
have no problem looking at myself in the mirror, and I don't even like what I see. You know what I'm saying? I look tired. I need some skincare in my life. But man, these motherfuckers literally run from the mirror. They hate themselves so bad. And I can't imagine a life like that. Like, I've been miserable, you know what I'm saying? But I've never hated myself. I've never hated myself. Guilt, like especially with the baby and stuff. Oh my God, I've torn myself in pieces, right? But like
Mhm.
hate myself to where I can give hate out, I just ain't never been there. And I just can't imagine how you could, I guess follow someone on the internet a couple years and be like, yeah, I want them to die. That's like totally what I want in life. Totally.
No, it's not who you think it is, because their only community post is deadly. Why are you scared of roadhog? So I mean, there you go.
Ah,
Oh,
It's not real. So I mean, but that's what they want to come as. You go right ahead.
right. That is so crazy.
But it
so
shows
like
where
how?
they are.
I want them all to choke on a fucking really big, like, hot dog. They don't even get a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you ain't getting a dick. I want you to choke on a really big fucking hot dog, and I want you to see your life flash before your fucking eyes.
Mm,
Because a motherfucker better shoot me. I'm going to tell you that right now. If somebody comes through, they better shoot me. You better shoot me fucking dead. And that is all I'm going to say about that. You better shoot me motherfucking dead. You want to come to me. Because I'm not out here looking for nobody. I'm out here trying to do me. I'm out here worrying about me. I'm out here doing all the things Tira needs to do for her. I ain't worried about that one, or fucking that one until I go on and I see something. And for 5 minutes, I'll spend thinking about that motherfucker. I ain't looking for nobody. I ain't going to nobody's crib. I know where everybody fucking lives. I ain't going to nobody. You come to me, you better kill me, bitch, because something is going down. It is going down. Motherfuckers want to sit around on YouTube and talk about how Tira's scared and she's a fake gangster. Fuck my gangster. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck if I've ever been a gang member. I don't give a fuck. Put all that to the side. You better kill me, bitch, because this about to be on. Come for me. I want you to.
No, you don't. Stop it.
no.
They
Talking
would
about
never. That is the point. They would never. They would never.
I had a somewhat of a discussion with someone on one of your community posts,
Mhm.
and
You say goofy already. You say Bo.
that laugh. I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh, shit.
I'm up here getting a cigarette. I'm trying to hurry. Sorry, guys.
I didn't
Now
mean
more
to interrupt.
people have come. That's why more people have come. So it's getting a little louder.
I can ride, bro. I can just be cruising.
You're a thief. You almost got me. Okay.
okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
I was having a
Okay.
little bit of a discussion with someone in your one of your community posts, and the way I perceive things is that you, even though you're saying that you chose to be in the streets, for me, I'm thinking that it's because you have no other options. Like
Absolutely.
nobody
Absolutely.
nobody actually chooses that, right?
Right, right. Because and then don't forget I had to think too. If I go, let's say back to Waukegan, because remember I'm in the city. I'm not in Waukegan where I'm from. If I go
Okay.
back to Waukegan, I'm not going to live with somebody and not pay rent. I wouldn't do that. But in order for me to try to save, you know what I'm saying? I need to be able to not have to pay rent. And
Right.
unfortunately, and I don't have family. I don't have people who are who say, "Oh, here's a sofa for you," and I don't need that. I don't want nobody to think they have to let me live for free. I don't need that. So I said, I'm gonna have to live in these streets, and I figured it out. And I think that's where people are getting upset because I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean. I guess
And
I
like,
kind of chose it, but then you're right. Like, it's just because I don't have any other choice.
okay, yeah. I mean, that's how I saw it. The other person sees it differently and basically told me that Let me just find it.
Coins.
Not to out who you were talking to, but
Yeah,
are they a newer person from the newer community?
probably.
I'm not
Kira has
sure.
a way with things like, I mean, if you've had to been around a little bit to kind of get to know how she talks and what she really means when she says something. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't want someone to kill her on this, don't bring a gun to the park, okay?
But that's what I'm saying. That's how serious this is getting. What are you going to do? Are you going to come to me and kill me? Otherwise, quit wishing death on me. You're
Mhm.
not going to kill me. No one's going to hurt me. It's not going to, no.
Okay, so this person has like edited every freaking comment just about, but basically what they were telling me is that
Are
I'm
you leaving?
saying by my logic that you don't mean what you say. But uh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you have no option. You
Right,
don't
right.
have a better option.
No, I don't.
Like I
Because
just find
remember,
it.
I don't.
Oh, we lost her. Click that other tab up there,
Which
just
one?
real quick.
Which one?
Beside the comments. So she'll probably pick back up here in a minute where she dropped off, but let me you still there?
Yep.
Okay, I see. I'm looking to grab the sorry, I'm reading I'm getting sent stuff on my end too, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab that again. Take it back over here. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. Let's see if she picks it back. I dropped the link again. Fun times. Oh, I see. I was like, I was reading the comment on the screen because I was doing something else, and I was like, "What plan?" But I read that it's before that. You had a plan. The plan didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, if you only have two choices, I mean,
Yeah.
what are the?
No. Nobody willingly chooses the streets. If they have to, like, what else can they do? But she's not living on the streets. She's told us that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And she has everything that she needs.
I think that's all that matters, and I don't think it's anybody's business. Who she's with, where she's staying at. I mean, there's people who want to know just to know to be, but if she has a roof over her head, she has a place to sleep, she has the food she needs to eat, I mean, if she's missing some luxury items or some things that would make her happier, but she's got all of her basic needs met. And I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess we'll wait a couple more minutes, and if she doesn't come back up, we can end the live.
Okay. So I know you had some thoughts and stuff. Did you get any questions did you get the ones you wanted at least answered?
Yeah, I think the last one was the major one. Um, just because it happened today, and I was like, is it me? Am I seeing it wrong? So I just wanted to get Tira's perspective on if she actually does is saying that she chooses it because she doesn't have other options.
Yeah.
But she's not living on the street. So, I mean, that's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's happy. I mean, she sounds like she's in a good frame of mind. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, she wasn't high. She
No,
wasn't on
definitely not.
drugs. She's same old here running her mouth, you know. What more do they want from her, you know? Except
Yeah,
for her dad on the street, right? Bobby Cat
that's
wannabe.
it's wild. She wasn't in a good place when she got to Chicago, and she had to do Plan B. I hated she was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all hated to see her go to the streets, but I mean, it's out of our hands.
It was
One
none of
of
our. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, it's just, but I mean, it's not our fault, and there's nothing we can do about it to change her situation. That's up to her. And I keep checking in with her and making sure she's not asked me for anything. Let's be very clear. But she has consistently, told me that either she has a place or she's looking for a place or she's doing this. And I mean, I don't want to give people what she's actually, she's got some things in the works and she's trying to make things better for herself. So that's just,
and
you
that's
know,
all people need to know.
hope for the best for
Yeah.
she has irons in the fire and hope that they pan out and it works for her. That's all I can say.
Yes, Jilly, I agree with that.
But that's all they do. So, but you know what? It'll come back. That's the problem, that they don't realize that if you keep wishing that on somebody, you're going to get it back. And it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but you keep wishing that on someone, it will come back to you.
Yeah. I wonder if her phone maybe died.
Yeah, I think so. She hasn't texted me back.
Probably what happened. Okay, well, we don't really have any chatters in here tonight.
Next time, make you a list when stuff starts happening. Put your questions down so you can get them answered.
Yeah.
She's willing to answer anything, trust me. So it's not like there's nothing hid from it. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish people would have came. I mean, 27 watching now, and she's gone.
they have plenty to say, and they're all watching. I mean, it's quite obvious. So but the people who they'll have something to say tomorrow, and it'll be
Yeah.
about us, and we did something wrong, and I don't really care because tomorrow is a new day, and I still have my dogs and my family and my dinner to cook tomorrow, and so it's like whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate you coming.
It was good to see you, Jelly Beans.
Yes, very. All right. Okay. I guess we're gonna get off here, B. Yeah. I don't really have anything more to say.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to hear from Tara how she was doing and stuff like that. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks to all the bush watchers and the chatters.
Hit the like button. You can hit the dislike too. It's engagement. Engagement's engagement.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. Chris says she'll come on panel. But Chris, I have a question for you. Will you be respectful? I know who you are, Chris, but I have seen you show your ass on Tira's stream. And I don't want that happening. Okay. Okay. Uh, I've got a very different opinion, but I'll do it.
Make her show her face at the back screen, and then you, after she's done, you can let her turn her camera off if that's what she wants to do, but make sure it's her. Do you remember her from Tira's?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, you can try to prove me wrong, Chris, but I've went back through everything. I think it was just today.
So, like when she's down in the bottom box, ask
Okay.
her to have her camera on so you can see her face and know that it's who you're dealing with. And then she can turn it off if she wants to. And then put add to panel
Okay.
or add to studio, I think it says.
Okay, the link is posted. Do you see it, Chris? I know, but you're going to show your face, no problem. But do you see the link? I posted the link for you.
Yeah, it should be like 30 seconds delay between,
Okay.
not really 30, but a little bit delay. So maybe she just now seeing that you posted it.
Okay. Welcome, Cynthia. Sorry, I got sidetracked there.
Hi, Cynthia.
You missed Tira, but she was on for probably a good 50 minutes or so, eh?
Yeah. Right at an
I
hour.
don't
Close to an
know. Okay, it's her.
hour. Okay.
Okay. Hi,
Welcome.
Chris.
Hello, and I have no issue leaving my face up, and there's really no reason for me to be rude to either of you ladies. Um, Tira deserved everything she got from me. My mother was dying of cancer. She posted a short in front of the Goodwill in Gainesville, Florida, that said, "Fuck my mother." If any of you all were dealing with what I was dealing with, and someone said that about your mother, you would have responded the same way.
Okay, so my question is this short still up?
No, conveniently, Tira Dirty deleted it to try to prove that I was the liar. But first of all, I have nothing to gain by lying. I am not a YouTube personality. I am a nobody in this whole YouTube community. Tara has everything to gain by deleting that video because people would see who she truly is if she were to have left it up. She
Okay,
got
well,
scared because she did not realize how close I was to her.
no, she realized.
No, she knows. So when was the just to get a timeline is all I'm trying to do. It's not, I believe you. So let's leave it at that. There's a short somewhere that was deleted. Was the short made there was a video that was done
The
live that was
short
done.
was made after she and I had words on her StreamYard.
Okay, so when you've been on panel twice with her, right? Am I wrong?
3
Or
times.
3?
Yeah.
3 times.
So
The
was it
third
your
time was to address her saying, fuck my mother, as my mother was dying.
Okay, so it was after the second one.
Yes, it was when she posted the video of fuck my mother in front of the Goodwill on 13th Avenue in Gainesville, Florida.
Okay, Chris, give me a second here, okay? Hear me out.
Okay.
There, you're in Roadhog's community, correct?
I just started to
Okay.
go over there, and the reason that I went over there was Mad Nutter. I will tell my
Oh,
story on any and every platform that I can,
okay,
because
can you
what
hold on a second? Can I
certainly,
finish? Okay.
certainly.
Um,
And I
okay,
don't
so
know how much shows on video. I got accused the last time of trying to show my hoo-ha. I don't know how this works, but I've been married for 25 years. I would never, ever try to show my hoo-ha. And when I went back and watched that video, yes, you can see me move my legs, but it definitely didn't look like I was trying to pull a fatal attraction move.
no, yeah, I understand that. But here, okay, so here's the thing.
And am
They
I
have
speaking with Terry or B to you?
You're
Terry.
with Terry right now.
Okay. I just
Okay,
want to make sure I know which ladies I'm addressing.
okay. So hear me out. You, Roadhog's community has a bot in their Discord that tracks everything um, Tira does. So I guarantee you that if that short was out there, if that short was posted by Tira, one of them have it.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, if you can, if you can find out if one of them
Well,
have
I
it.
can say that Jugs and I do have a plan to bring me on panel to discuss this story.
Okay, okay, that's good. Um,
Okay, you're up here now. This is B. So you're up here now. So what do you want people okay, so you're telling us that this happened and how you felt about it. Understandably, if that happened, then that's how you feel about it. But what do you want that I mean, do you think Tears should apologize? I mean, what do you think's gonna happen down the road? Like where's this going?
The only place that this is going is to put the truth out there about the kind of human being and the heart of Tara Nicole.
And I understand that, but I don't think it's gonna do what you want it to do, and that's just I mean that and it
It
may,
doesn't, it's not about what I want it to do.
but it is
It's
because it's
just,
you
no,
that
it's
were
not. It's simply for the fact for people to know the truth and to make their own decisions.
nobody's gonna feel the way you feel about your mother or that situation. I mean, it's your mom, it's your situation, it's your emotions and feelings and all, and so no one's gonna feel the way you feel about that
No,
situation.
but I can tell you this, somebody who said that to another human being, if they were my friend, they wouldn't be my friend any longer because I would see the trueness and the realness of their heart.
But
And I don't run with people like that. I
okay,
don't swim in that fishbowl.
okay, that's understandable.
And
But
I
we
think
have
the people that support her deserve to know the truth and be allowed to form their own opinions
okay. So
as to
in
whether
order,
they want to continue to support someone who has such a black, evil heart
okay,
that
hang
would
on a
say
second.
something like,
Okay, sorry, I muted you because I'd just like to speak for a second. You're telling us there's a video out there. You want us to see it and hear it for our own to make our own decision. We haven't seen it. So in order to
So
form
I
our
want
own,
to be seen as not the crazy mad lady that everyone else got, because truly
Mhm.
if she would have stayed in Florida, she left the day I had my finger on top of her. If she would have stayed here, I promise you all, I don't care about her gang talk and she's gonna beat the brakes off
Hold on.
me and blah.
Wait, but the only live I witnessed you on, you were threatening her with your husband being the leader of a gang
No,
and
I
a
was just making
motorcycle
a
club.
fact that you don't disrespect a person like
But
me
you
with my
were,
husband
if you
being
want
in
to
a
say gang,
position.
I heard you ganging for your husband's situation.
Well,
So
first of all, we're not a gang. We're a motorcycle club. There's a difference. We don't run around shooting up streets. We don't run around terrorizing people. If there's a target, Aries, come. I'm sorry, I have to call my puppy in.
Okay.
Aries, come. There's a
Yes.
huge difference between a motorcycle club and a gang.
putting a target on someone by either gang or motorcycle club is
I
still a
never
target.
threatened for my motorcycle club to come after her. They told me to handle it how I saw fit. Y'all
I
don't
heard you.
understand. I'm like a Gemma Teller. Do you know who she is? Have any of y'all watched Sons of Anarchy?
No, I don't watch. No, I
Okay,
don't.
well, I'm a Gemma Teller.
I know who she is.
I am not the one.
But see
She
that
can,
right there.
and I called her on her, I called her out on all her talk. I told her, and then she makes up like, oh, I want to fight her at 9 o'clock in the. No, I
She was
stated what
joking on
time
that.
I would be
Mm-hmm.
and where I would be. The time and the place was up to her. I don't call the
I
police. She used that as an excuse. No, she didn't want the rest of her teeth knocked out.
so what do you what you want people to know? So you've told this chat there are 27 people watching.
Yeah.
You've been in every comment section that I have seen over the past
And
month.
I will stay there. I have that right.
I'm not, hold on. I am not telling you you can't be, but you say I want people to see that I'm not the crazy one, the wild one, the one but
Oh,
it,
I'm wild, but
see,
I'm not
what do
crazy.
you want? What do you want? You're here, you're there. Which lane do you want to ride in? You're
I'm
not threatening
here,
her to
I'm
pick
there.
a
I'm not.
target.
Look, I have stood in the same space that I have stood in since all
So
this
you
started.
just want
I'm
to
a
just
crazy
keep
bitch. I take
talking about it.
medication.
That's
I'm certifiable. I am a crazy bitch. See all this? I'm a crazy bitch.
Yes, and you addressed that the second time you did a live with Tira.
Yep.
That sometimes your moods are off because um, of how you're feeling.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If you found out on the 28th of June that your mother was dying of stage 4 cancer, and during the 1 week that my mother survived, someone said, fuck your mother, we're adults. She's the one who talks about the fact that we don't drag family into anything. Family and kids are off limits. So why is it okay for her to drag my family into it?
What we're trying to get across to you is that we have not seen this short that you're talking about.
Right, because as soon as I commented on it, she deleted it.
because she knew I was coming for her then. Not for fake, not for on panel, not just to fucking be pissed off and run my mouth. No, I was going to curb stomp her, put her in the hospital, and I did not give a damn about what felony charge I caught.
Okay, that's okay. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But
That's
in order,
still how I feel. If I could
right?
put my hands on that grimy woman right now, y'all wouldn't have a friend to talk to except for through a wired shut jaw.
Okay. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
She's a
But
grifter. I've watched enough. She's a
Which did you
grifter.
give to her?
Excuse me?
Did you give to her? Because see, how I came
Oh,
to
I've
know
never
you.
given anything to her other than my time. I'm
Yeah,
not
because
stupid.
you were in the chats for the longest time, like, hey, I'm in Gainesville, let's burn one. You've been
Yeah.
in for a long time.
Yeah, I went on a panel. She was rude. She was extremely disrespectful. Who I am, like I said, I am a Gemma Teller. You do not talk disrespectfully to me if I'm not being disrespectful to you.
okay,
And I
so
was not being disrespectful to her.
in the third live you did with her when you were
Not the
upset.
very first one that started it all.
No, I know the very first one. I was supposed to be on panel, and you went up on panel. I remember that very clearly. The
I
second
had
one,
some heavy shit going on. I
yeah,
thought I was in a community that and with a content creator that was supportive. I had
and she
just
was during
found
that
here.
live. She was supportive during that live.
She was so disrespectful.
What?
So disrespectful.
Okay, so what I've done today, I believe it was I made notes on it today. No, sorry, yesterday. I've found the streams, okay? And I can pinpoint exactly when you came on stage. I'll I'll tag you in my community posts. I'll put the timestamps up for you, and you can review those because Tira was anything but disrespectful until the last live stream. Yeah, she was because
No,
I
the
mean,
second live stream, I got put on mute. I got made fun of and not even allowed to. And you know what? I sat there and I took every last bit of it because I'm not a punk. I'm not a pussy. And like for her to
You
sit there, when
talking
I say look for the girl who looks like Mindy, okay, I didn't mean necessarily like my looks, but you all do have to admit, Mindy and I have very similar hair. You can obviously tell mine didn't just get done. Like this is my hair.
yeah.
And so, yes, when I told her to look for the girl who looked like Mindy, this is what I was talking about.
Okay, well, Mindy took it a different way than,
Well, a
I mean,
lot of
not,
people took it a different way. And when I tried to explain what I meant, I was put on mute. If you go back to that live, you can see me doing this
yes,
because I was trying to say I'm talking about my hair.
yes. Now, you were on Tira's channel, and Tira was upset because you came on there wanting to fight her when she didn't have a clue why.
And I explained it. I explained because she was so disrespectful the first time I came on panel.
but that's not
It
true. If
wasn't though.
I don't think
That's
I'm getting
y'all's
out.
opinion.
Well, then that's your opinion. And just because you
You're
have
right.
this
And I'm
opinion,
allowed to be offended.
okay, but what do you
Okay, but you weren't
You're-
at the
And
time.
if I
You went
want to
back.
punch the bitch in her eye because
Then
of it,
you get
because of
on a
how close
plane and
she
go
is
to
to me,
Chicago because
that's
you're
my
not going
right.
to get it on YouTube. You're not going to touch her. So I don't understand what your
Honey, I
goal is.
lived in the same city, and with the people I know, do you know how long it took me to
Again,
find
you're
her?
threatening. You're threatening again. And I don't know why you do this. You've done this several times. And you say, no, I'm not. It's just, it is. It's a threat.
How is speaking facts making a threat?
Okay. Okay. You do
No,
what you got to do.
no, I'm asking you to explain
You,
that to
you
me,
have people
honestly.
finding her. You're in a motorcycle club. There's a target. The words you're using are not okay.
I
I know
don't think
you're
I ever used the word target.
okay.
That's a
We can
place you
rewind this
shop
because
at.
target was exactly the word you used. I didn't make that one up. That came
Oh,
from
well,
you.
you are correct. Earlier in the chat, I did use the word target. And a target can be a lot of things.
Exactly. So I'm trying to inform you that some of the things you are saying come off as total threats. If that's what you intend them to be, then go for it and you do whatever you got to do with that.
Oh, no, I
But
don't intend for them to be threats.
then what's the point?
I don't threaten.
Oh,
I'm
see,
not a
okay. So
person
it's
who
not a threat, it's
threatens.
a promise, right?
Hey, I'll
No,
be
I
right back.
speak facts. If I
Hey,
tell
hang on. B, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
If I
So
tell somebody they're going to get their ass beat by me, that is not a threat.
okay,
That
so
is
now
something that I will do everything that I can to make sure that that happens.
okay, so you're gonna go to Chicago and make this happen?
Not at this point, but honey, if you knew the club that I run with, don't you know that Chicago
There
was where
you
the
go again. And I don't you're missing you're
I
saying
don't
things.
have to go to Chicago to have her touched.
So now you have a hit on her on your
No,
target?
no.
Listen to what you're saying.
I said I don't have to go to Chicago to have her touched.
By who?
I never
Who's
said
gonna
I
touch
was
her then?
going to have her
Then who is
touched.
going to touch
Look,
her?
what she's going through now is enough.
So then what is the point? Let her suffer and wallow in the streets of Chicago. What is the point? We hear you. We've heard what your complaint is. And whether it was
I
on
just
the
don't see how that y'all can be a cheerleader and a supporter for a woman like her.
okay, so
As a woman
there's
myself, and as long as I have the right to comment, you will
okay,
always
but
be
then
Tira's
what is
cheerleader.
I'm not a cheerleader. I am the first to
Yes,
call
you
her
are,
out.
honey. You go so hard for Tira.
I do. This is
Is
B.
this Terry or B?
No, this is B.
B, I apologize for saying that. You are not
And
Tira's cheerleader. I apologize for
I
that.
am Kira's friend, so I'm not going to
Okay, I'm
deny
back.
anything or make it less than what it is. But I
And
don't
how,
understand.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How does a friendship work when you've never met a person? You really only deal with them the majority of the time online.
No, I
Like,
deal with Kira off the line too.
oh, so you deal with a crack smoking drug addict, meth
Yes.
head?
Yes, I do. That's right. Because I'm deeming her a crack addict, drug smoking, meth head. Yes, me.
She
That's me
admitted
saying
to
that.
smoking it.
You
That's
know,
not my
you've never
fault.
hold up.
Lied it.
You've never done a drug.
I smoke weed. My
You've
drug
never.
days are long done and
Oh,
over with, but I have a
hold
medical prescription for
hold
mine.
up.
So,
You just said your drug days are long over with. So there
yep,
were drug days in the past.
of course there were.
Then
We've all partied. I've never been an addict.
who says she's an addict? Who says
Well,
she's an addict?
Her teeth, her choice in
No.
lifestyle, the fact that she's always on the internet. No, she doesn't beg for money, but she implies all the time, oh, I had $600 stolen off my Cash App. Oh, this happened. I have
But you
never
know what,
seen.
Chris? But you know what, Chris? Even though she had that money stolen, she never asked any of us for a cent.
Of course she didn't. All she had to do was come online and sing her pity song about her money being stolen, and y'all just replaced it all.
I'm in
You're not
Canada. I don't
listening. You have
send
an
anything.
agenda. You have an agenda, and you're not listening. Go ahead, Terry.
I have never sent Tira a dime. I'm in Canada. Cash App doesn't work here, and Tira doesn't have PayPal. I've never sent her a dime.
I never said that you did.
Well, no, but you're implying that her supporters, all she
They
has to
do.
do.
They do.
Hold on. You did say you replaced it. Who you're talking to
You
us.
meaning blanket terms, Tira supporters. I'm not a Yankee, so I don't use the word use. Those are sheep.
So
Use are female sheep. It is not multiple people. That would be
Okay,
you all.
can you see the chat, Chris?
Excuse me?
Can you
so
see
in
the
the chat,
chat?
I don't think so. In the chat, there's a comment. My teeth are messed up worse than Tira's, and I never did drugs. You have no idea why her teeth are the way they are.
Bad oral hygiene, bad personal hygiene.
Then how does
There's
that
only
make
a couple of things that lead to really bad teeth like that.
No. Genetics play a part in your teeth also.
You're
It's not
correct about that,
it does
but when
not
you go for early dental care, a dentist can take care of that. And it doesn't cost that much money when you notice that things are going awry and you start to go to the dentist.
I'm sorry, Jelly Beans. That's not okay. You're right.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's you have one thing out there that people see in this world. And unfortunately, yeah, a lot of people are judged by it. Fix your grill.
You can't. She's homeless. Where is she going to get the money for a dentist?
Yeah.
Well, she has probably had messed up teeth before. She was homeless when she worked for the state, who should have provided her
Wait.
insurance
Who said
to
she worked
have
for the
that
state?
stuff done. She claims she worked for the state or for the county, and that's how
Where
she got temporary disability.
where did she write that where did she speak that she worked for the state or the county?
Listen, honey, I cannot give you time, dates, and days of every video Tira has posted. But somebody called her out for getting disability. She claims she either worked for the county or for the state.
No.
She had a really good
You're
corporate job. So with corporate jobs comes health benefits and dental benefits. So why not get your teeth fixed then?
Same here, Julie. No, she's never claimed to work for the state or the county.
Yes, she has.
No.
Because she went into the mental hospital and couldn't work because of agoraphobia, so she got temporary disability.
She's never said she had agoraphobia.
Oh my God, yes, she has.
Where?
Yeah, she has be.
Agoraphobia?
She has said so much shit. And like I said, I don't keep a notepad and a pen right next to me for like Tira dates and times. I guess with you ladies, that's what you have to do because that's what y'all do. But I have far better things to do with my day.
What do you do with your day? Please tell us. What do you
What
do,
do
Tira?
I do? Okay, look, I'll
Okay,
turn this
Chris.
camera around. I'll
Okay,
show you.
Chris. Chris.
Do you see this little
Chris, can I
Rottweiler
get
right
a second?
here? I take care of
Can I get?
him. Do you see this Rottweiler right here? I take care of him. I keep a house. I cook for a husband. I take care of several grown men who are unmarried. I do laundry all day for huge amounts of you have no idea what my life entails.
Exactly, and you have no idea what our life entails. So to sit there and put out a whole story about our life and we sit around and just talk about Tira all day, that's not okay either.
Well, obviously y'all have timestamps and dates of everything she does and every move she makes.
No, Chris.
So
Chris, can I get a second? Chris.
sure.
Okay, it's Terry Lynn. So it bothered me that you had commented about wanting to come on my panel and tell the truth. And I did tell you that if I thought you would be respectful, I would have you up. Okay, so I'm giving you that courtesy right now. So if you could just tone it down a little bit,
I
I'd
do
appreciate it.
apologize. I do have
No
a
problem.
tendency to get a little loud when I get worked up. So for that, I do apologize. And I will definitely try to reel things back in for you.
Okay, no problem. So what I did was I went back to the streams that I know you've been on, and I got the timestamps so that you could review them and show us where the disrespect happened. I don't have all day. I have 2 kids, okay? I have a husband. I have 3 dogs. You know, like I have a life, I have a family. I'm not on here all day talking about Tira. Um, I did take the time though to find the streams for you, and I was gonna post them and tag you in them so that you could show us, or sorry, not us, me, where Tira was disrespectful.
Okay.
Okay, I mean I can
Okay.
do that for you. I can
That's
post
very
them and
fair.
tag you. Okay, but I haven't seen the short, and that's the key piece right there is that short.
Right. It is. And that's what's got me so fumed under my ass is because she claims she deletes nothing. But it has been proven that she does delete things.
When it comes to her community posts, yes,
Yes,
she's
I know
always done
she
that.
deletes her, but it has been proven that she deletes videos. Like I said, this was a short. It was made in front of a Goodwill on 13th Avenue in Gainesville, Florida. Now, if I had not seen that, do what do I have? Can explain this to me. By me lying about that short, having an exact location of where she was standing, what is it? Does anyone at all think that I have to gain by telling a lie? Tira is a nothing and a nobody in my life. It's not like I have fame, fortune, anything to gain by lying about it.
Okay, but
Would
if you
you
want
agree
us,
or would you not agree?
sure. If it, yeah, if that's your opinion.
Tira has consumed a lot of your thoughts, though, apparently, because you have thought of this
When
has been going on
somebody
for.
says that during the week that your mother is dying, of course it consumes a lot of your thoughts.
Okay,
Especially when it's a pussy. I apologize, that was disrespectful. When
Okay,
it's a punk person who claims to be so gangster I'm 10 years older than her.
Okay.
And I was ready to go handle business. I
Okay.
stand on business.
And that
She,
opportunity is gone for the moment. She's in a different state. So you would benefit to move forward and leave her in the
you're
park and struggle.
probably right, but I have a mental disorder called BPD. Do you know what that is?
I
Yep.
do.
Bipolar.
No, it is not bipolar.
Borderline personality.
Correct.
Okay.
So, if anybody who knows anything about borderline personality, Tara flipped that switch. And my focus will be on her
Until
until
what?
something switches that switch off.
How about you go talk to your doctor?
I fucking have. I go to my therapist every week.
Okay, but you just said until something flips that switch. So I just offered you this is not healthy for you either way.
Yeah. How
You're
can we
what?
help?
You're right. It's not healthy for me.
Okay. So what would you like us to do? Is there some way we can help you flip that
Take a
switch?
deep look at the kind of person.
Okay.
Why? What in the name of God would I have to stand to lie and say what she said about my mother?
Okay, Chris, hang on, please. I'm
Why?
not.
Why would I lie about that?
I'm not saying that you lied,
No,
but I
but
haven't seen it.
everybody, oh, I need a short for proof. I needed this for proof. Why can't people be
Okay.
taken at
Wait,
their word until they're proven to be otherwise? Tira has
I'm
been
doing that.
proven to
and
be a liar.
Terry
Hang on a
backtracked and said,
second.
okay, what can we do for you today? What can we do to help you today? And all I can gather is you want us to say fuck Tira and throw her to the wolves. Is that the only thing that's going to satisfy you in this situation?
Oh, I'd love to see the wolves eater.
you, I can't with you. I've tried. I've tried to meet you on your level. I've tried to explain rationale to you. I've tried to, this is not healthy for you in any way. So I don't know how to, other than you just wanting to rant and rave, I have no idea what to do to make things better for you.
Okay, and okay,
How?
so
Okay, could you deliver a message to Miss Tira from me, please?
Sure.
And let me know what she has to say.
you're talking to B, by the way. Okay?
Well, I know you both speak with her, so at this
I
point,
don't.
I do. Go
I
ahead. I'm
B
okay,
not
will
does.
guaranteed. I
be
can't guarantee
deliver a
you'll
message to
respond.
me to her from me.
Okay, let me take notes. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Let her know she picked a fine time to leave me Lucille.
And, oh God, I'm sorry, Terry. I'm not trying to laugh. It's just like I can't get anywhere to where I can help you. I just can't. I'll let her
Just
know,
let her know that she broke a woman that was virtually unbreakable.
ma'am. You
Listen, no, I'm serious. This is what you can tell her.
You
She
went through a
broke a
trauma.
woman that was virtually unbreakable.
No,
And
no.
she's glad that I could not get my hands on her. And you know what else? I'm glad I couldn't get my hands on her
right?
because I can't tell you what I would have done to her.
And what it would have done to you. So what? I mean, it's a
No, I have
benefit.
a brand new grandson. It
Yes,
Yes,
would,
and
you would
so
have
if I
missed
would have
that.
gotten my hands on her, I would have made the choice to ruin my own life because my
exactly.
anger for her is that at that level. And that's not a threat. That's just me confessing open honesty.
Okay.
Right.
And
And
what
it
can
would have
we
been
do?
stupid. But you
And
can let her know that she broke somebody
Oh, is this a date? Because
during.
I have a pick to find time to leave me, Lucille. So now she broke
No,
somebody.
I was being sarcastic and being an
So,
asshole when I said you picked to find time to leave me, Lucille.
yeah, we caught it.
So
It was
excuse
funny.
me. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
But during the most vulnerable time in my life, she attacked my mother, who had done absolutely nothing to her while she was laying on her deathbed. And I hope she likes the person that whenever she has a mirror to look into, likes who she sees. And I hope she sleeps well at night.
Okay. I mean, is there anything you need from? I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. Do you need help? Like I get that you're upset. You've went through a trauma. Um, but I don't think that I agree with B. It's not healthy for you to hold on to all of this anger for your own well-being.
I agree with B.
Yeah. So, I mean, what would you like us to do? Not talk to her? Do you know
No,
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
tell anybody who to talk to. I'm not one of those girls who plays you can't be her friend if you're,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I would like for everybody to be fully aware
Okay.
of exactly the person that they choose to support.
Okay.
Because at any point in time, she can turn on you all
okay, wait,
just
wait.
as
So
quickly.
hold on. If Tira turned on me right now, right here today, I shut off the internet. I still have my channel. I'm not saying I'm going to shut off and go away, but I shut off the internet and I go in there and I lay next to my husband in the bed and pet my dogs and get up and do the breakfast thing in the morning. And I keep going with life. I am not stuck on
And I
Tira. Not
was
by no
fine.
means.
And I was fine until she made the short about fuck my mother.
Okay. I'm
All
not.
I wanted to
I
do
didn't
was
feel.
fight her. Her chicken shit ass wouldn't show
Yeah,
up.
but we just
Okay, big
determined.
deal.
We just determined that you fighting her could have been a horrible thing for you to
No,
not be around for your
after she said fuck my mother.
grandson.
When I first challenged her, I was just gonna fucking sling her around a little bit to prove to her she's not the only gangster bitch out there. But then she made the short about fuck my mother. And that's when all I saw was red and the BPD switch was flipped.
Okay.
And
So,
that's when it would have not been good for me to have gotten my hands
If
on her.
you're gonna go ahead.
Chris, give us a second.
Okay?
Okay. So, you were talking about, collecting timestamps and all of that. Okay. You're in Roadhog's community. Okay. He's got several people, such as Jugs. Um,
And I will
that,
speak with her about looking for that short.
okay.
Trust and believe. I have not forgotten what you said about that.
I'm willing
Okay.
to
So,
take
what
you
I'm
at your
saying,
word, though. I mean, no, I'm
yeah.
not speaking for Terry, but I'm willing to take you at your word right here, right now. I don't know for fact. I'm just saying I will take you at your word that Tira did this short, said these words, and deleted that short. I don't know why she did it. I don't know why I can't say anything what goes through Tira's mind, but I'm willing to take you at your word. But how do we move past that moment today? Because this is not healthy for you.
I want
And
to
I don't.
know if you think that that's okay for somebody to say.
I had a family member say something similar to that when my mother was at stage
Recently,
4
Melissa.
cancer, dying in the hospital. So I get where your feelings are, but I'm not living in that moment. I'm not going to stay
Not a
there.
fan. And how long ago did your mother pass?
It's 4 years.
Okay, I've just hit the 2-month mark.
Okay. But maybe you should heal faster than I did then. I'm not trying to negate that you're feeling this. I think you
Honey,
need
you
help with
can't tell anybody how to heal and
I'm
what right they have to how long their
no,
grief
no, 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 no,
is.
no, no,
No,
no, no,
you
no.
can't.
No. And that's not what I'm saying. But for
Don't tell me to heal faster than you. You have no idea the
oh
shit that my
Lord,
mother
you
and
are
I have been through
twisting what I
together.
just said.
My
Do not
mother and
no,
I
no,
were
no, no,
shot
no,
by my
stop.
biological
Hang on.
father.
No. Do not twist what I said. I did not say anything for you to get that way. I did not. So don't twist what I said, that I said you need to do something. I said it would be healthy for you. Do something better than what I did. Do something better than the next person. That's what I said. I didn't say you need to do something and get over this shit. I didn't do that to you. So don't even try. I'm sorry, Terry. I will mute and
That's
you
okay.
speak.
You said that I needed to heal faster than you.
No, I said, then maybe you said, you talk over people first and foremost. So go back when this is over and listen to it. And you were talking over me and I was talking to you and I was trying to say, learn from my mistakes, learn from other people. If you have a therapist that you're talking to, try to get past this, is what I'm saying. You have a grandchild, you have the dogs, you have your husband and the people to care for. This is internet beef with a woman that's in Chicago now. She's not even across the town from you. And in what world? She's not even a friend or family member to you. I understand it hurts. I'm not taking away whatever pain you feel. It hurts you. But
But
what
look at
good
what
is
you
it?
have. Look at what you have, Chris, and what Tara doesn't have.
That's why I said I would never have anybody in Chicago do a thing because Tara is suffering enough for what she's done.
Okay, we can agree. Tara is suffering, and I guess, is that good enough for you, or is there more revenge that you'd like to get?
I don't want revenge.
Okay, what
I
what
want people to know who they are supporting
okay.
and the kind of things she doesn't want people talking about her and her family. Why would she think that it was okay to talk about other people's families?
How did she know? No. Okay.
Again,
You went on her panel. The first panel I saw, Mindy was up there, and you went up there and you started talking about your mom. And she was like, well, how does your mom relate to this conversation? And you kept talking about your mom, and she listened to you and she afforded you that time. And she was like, okay, but how does this relate to what we're talking about? Let's stay on track with what we're talking about. And you kept bringing your mother. She would have never known anything about your mother, said anything about your mother. And not saying that it's right for her to say that and why, I don't know what happened, but you brought your mother to the party. She didn't ask anything about your mom or go just straight for your mother. She didn't do that.
You are correct, but part of what I was dealing with and going through had to do with my mother. So if I'm looking for a support system through what I'm going
You looked
through,
in the
and it
wrong.
has to do with my mother's death, then why wouldn't I bring that subject up?
well, first of all, you're bringing it up to the in all the wrong places, because social media is not a place to get any type of support or grief counseling,
I
in my
wasn't
opinion.
looking for grief counseling,
Well,
and if it's nowhere to get support, why does Tara have all the support she has? Why do all these content creators? The internet, social media is the perfect place to get support.
okay. I mean, I guess it depends on the experiences you have.
Okay. So Tira
This
has
is
her
the
own
very
channel.
first time I've ever had a negative experience on social media.
Well, what about like the whole Mindy thing?
What
Wasn't there
about
issues?
Mindy?
Well,
Mindy got drug into something. I was muted. Tira
no,
twisted a lot of my words. Mindy and I have spoken since then, and Mindy
I
and
know
I
that.
are
Okay,
perfectly fine.
Chris, let's go back to before you were even on panel, okay, with Tira. For some reason, Mindy had blocked you, and you were asking Tira in Tira's chat to get Mindy to unblock
First of
you.
all, Mindy
Just
did
as
not
for a
block
follow-up,
me. Do you know who blocked me?
who blocked you?
Nicole blocked me because I said something to Nicole in her live about Nicole that Nicole did not like. So she blocked me from her and from Mindy, which, in my opinion, is a very juvenile thing to do. If you want to block me from your own channel, that's fine. But Mindy should have been allowed to make a decision over whether I was blocked from hers. Even
Okay,
Nicole and I have worked that situation out.
okay, okay.
So
I
the
just wanted to
only
know.
person that I've had any sort of beef with that I was willing to work this out with Tira. I was willing to come with the apology first. And then there was the video. Would you ever apologize to anybody who said something like that about your mother on her deathbed? As I'm literally sitting on the floor next to her before we could get her into hospice, watching her die and moan and groan and be in horrific amounts of pain.
I thought she was in hospice at that time.
We got her discharged with a diagnosis on June 28th. The weekend, I could not get her into her primary care doctor. On Monday, we had a video visit with her primary care doctor. She was put into hospice on Wednesday, July the 3rd, and passed away Friday, July the 5th. I took care of my mother Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and until hospice transport got here on Wednesday.
Okay, okay.
And as I'm literally watching my mother die with nothing, we're talking minimal pain medication.
Why?
Somebody's going to say something like that.
If she
I'm
was on
sorry.
hospice, why were you not ordering pain medication? I'm sorry. I'm confused.
We picked up the blue morphine from the hospital pharmacy. They gave her enough of it to last her visit to the primary care doctor. Primary care doctor called it in, and because of the area and the drug problems that we have in my area,
Then
none of the
then take
fucking
her to the
pharmacies.
hospital and get them. I don't understand why that. I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand areas are in that the medicine is hard to get in
So
certain
yes, I
areas.
had to drive. I had to go back into the hospital at Gainesville to pick up more morphine medication. But at that point, it was only the blue morphine. My mother was 5 foot tall and 82 pounds. I could only give her 2.5 milligrams of it at a time. Otherwise, that would have killed her. And then I would have gone to prison for assisted suicide.
That doesn't happen on hospice, but I understand what you're saying.
No, but that's how it had to happen until we got her to hospice.
I thought she. Never mind. Your story. I'm sorry, but I know it's stressful for you, but I could have sworn, and this is just that somebody else said in the chat that it seemed like you had said that she had passed 2 years before, one time.
No, my
that you
father
said.
passed 2 years ago.
Okay. So that was a confusion in part of the story. And then another one is that you just said you brought her home on hospice. And so when
No, we brought her home from the hospital. She was in University of North Florida for 1 week. They thought she had
it's just
they
you are
thought
in
she had a
pain.
kidney infection. They
You are
went
in
to
pain and have not come to terms with her loss, and that's okay. But
Oh,
it's
I've
that.
definitely come to terms with it.
Oh Lord, no, you haven't.
Oh my Jesus Christ, I will look at her goddamn camper every day that she lived in and know she's not there. I have definitely come to the terms of the loss of my mother.
No, you
What I
haven't.
haven't come to terms with is somebody saying fuck my mother and somebody questioning
There's nothing
every
that we can
fucking
do
thing
for
I
her,
have to
Terry.
say about I brought her home from the hospital. Oh no, now she said hospice. No, the fuck I didn't.
What? She was
I,
on morphine for the. Oh, stop! Just you said
I
hospice.
asked.
I am
I
not.
asked. I asked. I said I thought she was in hospice. I
No,
didn't say.
we took her to the hospital Sunday. I cannot remember the date, but it was Sunday before Friday, June 28th. We
Okay.
got her out of the hospital. They discharged her with a
Thank you, Abby.
diagnosis from the hospital on Friday, June 28th, with a prescription for liquid morphine, which is blue. A typical standard dose is 5 milligrams. My mother was 5 foot tall and weighed 82 pounds, so I could only give her 2.5 milligrams. Otherwise, it would have killed her, and I
It's
would have
not
been in
morning.
legal trouble.
I can't. She's not. You argue no matter if we say you're right. You argue if we say you're wrong. You argue if we say you're suffering from the loss of your mother. You say you come to terms with it. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what we do. Nothing's going to make you happy or make you comfortable in life.
But you're not telling that you're saying things that aren't true. Somebody said I got her out of hospice. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Good night,
Of
Julie. Thanks
course,
for
I'm going to
playing.
argue and clear that
Well,
up.
that's something to argue with people on the internet about. That is truly something I would fight tooth
No,
and nail
because
about.
all of them are right here in this chat. Because you just said someone claimed you got her out of hospice.
No. No.
I'm
No,
sure
she
they're
can't.
lurking around somewhere.
My assumption was that she was on hospice. You took her home to pass.
No,
That
we
was
did
my
not know she was sick. She had a stroke. She
did
had
liquid
open.
morphine. Oh, come on. Come on. You
Excuse
knew she
me.
was
Do
sick. She
what?
had
Hold
stage
on.
4
What? Hold
cancer.
on.
Holy
Reverse
crap.
back. Reverse back. What did you say about morphine?
You said she had stage 4 cancer and they gave her morphine. Never mind.
I know what. I know I gave her medication from a fucking
No.
bottle that was blue.
That's a dire situation. If they give you liquid morphine, that means she can't swallow. There's all kinds of. I've been through this. I have been through this.
Oh
So
my
you can't.
Jesus God, she did not go fully unconscious until she went
I
into
never
fucking
said she
hospice.
went unconscious. Did I say anywhere that this woman went unconscious? Did I say that? Did I say
And
she
yes,
went
so
unconscious?
giving her 2.5 milligrams of liquid
crap.
morphine was about a 15-minute process.
That is.
Don't fucking
Abby,
tell me.
welcome.
I did it.
I believe you did it. I believe you did it. You did it.
I did it. I know what the fuck I did. And I know
Hey,
how much I gave my mother. And I know what I had to do. From the time they released her from the hospital until the time they picked her up to go to hospice.
Okay,
And
Chris.
how dare
Chris?
you sit here and tell me
You
what
just
I
said
did
to
or
go to
didn't
hospice
do.
again. You said hospice. You did. I didn't say that. You did. You
Chris,
did.
Oh, God, yeah, I said
Chris,
do you know the difference between the word hospital and
You said
hospice?
hospice.
Chris. Okay, Chris, I muted you. Can you please listen to me for a second? I asked you to tone it down a bit. I'm allowing you time on my stream. Please be more respectful. Okay, you need to let others chat as well. Okay, go ahead, B. Sorry.
The Furman was remorseful. Judge Bissett sentenced the defendant to 17 years in prison, plus 10 years.
I'm gonna mute and let you try to. She has said that word. I'm not gonna be. She has went around in a circle several times. I am trying to come to some level of understanding with her that she can feel comfortable in this world, that some woman on the internet is not the end all be all to her life situation. So I am taking a step for a minute, and that's all I can do.
The man
Okay.
during the COVID-19 pandemic by Chief Judge Joseph M. Getty. Police have asked Keene to leave.
Chris, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm tired of being lied about. Everybody says, "Oh, she said hospice." You continue. You or B, one of the two of you, continue to
It
say
was
you said
you were
hospice.
speaking to B. You were speaking to B. Okay. And
And I never
maybe
said the word hospice. I said they discharged her from the hospital.
okay. I mean, is it possible that you misspoke? I don't know.
Probably not. I tend to know what I know. I mean, they discharged her from the hospital. Let me say that again clearly. They discharged her from the hospital on June the 28th of 2024 with an aggressive stage 4 metastatic renal cancer
Okay.
and said, figure out what you're going to do with her.
Okay. Okay.
We
Yes.
get her to a video visit with her primary care on Monday. He worked for 2 days to get hospice involved on Wednesday. So from Friday from Friday the 28th until Wednesday, July the 3rd, I took care of my mother. I'm the one who administered her blue 2.5 milligrams of morphine that supposedly she couldn't swallow. She was in and out of coherency. She never lost consciousness until she went into hospice. And they asked me what she wanted. I explained to them what she would have done if she would have been strong enough. The nurse said, well, I'm very liberal with my drugs, and my mother never woke up again.
Okay.
Before she's put in the police car,
She refused for months to go to the doctor. She knew something was wrong with her. She worked for a pharmaceutical company. She did drug research on HR2 negative cancer drugs. She
Okay.
was a doctor before she went into research.
he was charged with
I'm not a medical idiot. So for someone to sit there and laugh at me and tell me what is and isn't possible,
18 months.
no, that's not okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I still have my mom, so I don't know what it's like.
It's
Um.
horrible. It's
Okay.
horrible.
But when you were speaking to B, B has lost her mom, so she has some experience in that type of loss. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. And where I was saying 2 years ago, my mother had open heart surgery 2 years ago.
Yes, I know. And if I could have gotten, if I could have gotten in, a word or two, yes, I do remember that part. It
She
was,
had a stroke this past November.
yeah,
We
okay. So
thought the
the live
stroke was
stream,
about her heart. The stroke was all about her cancer, and they didn't catch it.
yes, but what she was talking about your mom, you having said your mom passed away 2 years ago, that's incorrect. You had said your mom had heart complications 2 years before she passed,
No,
correct?
she had full blown open heart surgery. She had
Okay.
an ablation. She had
Yes.
a mitral valve. She had her valve replaced, and she had a hole that was in her heart sewn shut.
Okay. That part I do remember. Okay.
My father died almost 8 months previous to her having her surgery from 100% lead occlusion. And this would be my stepfather, but he raised me. He was my dad. My
Okay.
biological father was the sixth man in the United States to receive an organ donation. He received it from his brother. He was on steroids for anti-rejection. He shot my mother and I when I was 8 years old and then blew his brains out in front of us.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Research it. It happened December 13th, 1979 in
Okay.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
I don't need to research it. I'm sorry that happened. I can't imagine.
My
Um,
mom met a wonderful man when I was 12. He was a police officer, and he's the man that I was fortunate enough to get a second chance to have a real dad who loved me.
okay.
So that
Yeah.
tore my world apart when I lost him. And I lost him 10 minutes after I told him I loved him. I lived 2 hours away from my parents at the time.
I,
8 months after that, we find out my mom has to have open heart surgery ASAP.
okay. I feel like you need someone to talk to um, talk all of this out with. Um,
And I
so
see a therapist, Terry.
okay, and
I
I
see a
mean,
psychiatrist.
okay, and provided you're respectful, I will gladly have you on again, and whenever you need to talk. But as far as what's going on between you and Tira,
That's a dead issue. I've said everything I need to say
okay,
where she's concerned. I've given B the message that I would like for Tira to get. If she gets it, she does. If she responds, that's great. If she doesn't, that's great.
okay, okay. So
Okay?
yeah,
My only intention with Tira is for people to understand who she truly is. Behind this facade of, hey, you beautiful bitches. No, she is not a nice human being.
okay. That's your opinion. Other people have their opinions.
And like I said, maybe now with what I've been able to say and for people to hear my truth about what happened,
Right.
without me looking like some kind of crazy psycho lady, because at the time I was, and obviously I do have mental health issues. I don't hide that from anyone.
Okay.
No
And you
reason to.
Tira has
understood.
mental health
I
issues
was
too,
just
so
gonna
maybe
address that.
that's not going to work between the two issues.
Well, Kira obviously doesn't want to do anything about her mental health issues, and that's her choice.
But she does. She takes medication for them.
Who pays for that for her?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm in Canada.
I mean, she
I don't know
can't get
how
her
it works.
teeth fixed. Who's paying for her meds? Because they're not cheap.
I don't know. I'm in Canada. I
I'm
don't.
going to turn my camera off for just 1 second. I have
Yeah,
to
no
use the
problem.
restroom, and I don't want to be accused of trying to flash my crotch.
No, that's okay.
And then I'll
I'm
come back with, I'll still
I'll
have my mic on, but I'll turn my camera off.
okay. I'm gonna mute you while you go pee. Okay.
I have no intentions of arguing with her. I'm not trying to make anything worse. I am trying to help, but I
Right.
just feel like it's not going to happen. I will deliver the message that she's hurt. She's hurt by Tira. That's the
Yes. Yeah.
most I can get across to anybody or anything, but I don't think that I don't
The
know.
thing is, I don't think she realizes that in the community, um, that is the anti-Tira community. They have all the screenshots, all the clips of everything Tira has ever done. And that's why I'm saying, well, we haven't seen it, so see if you can get it and show it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm willing to take her at face value that it
Yeah.
happened. I'm not even, I mean, what's the sense in, I mean, I get what you're saying because we want proofs. We want, I get it. But at this point, I don't think if we proved it wrong and it didn't exist or it's right and it's right there in front of our face, I don't see what difference that's going to, the whole, how it's
Yeah.
going to change a whole lot, honestly.
Yeah. 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 I mean, Chris, we can support you. Um,
I think that's part of it. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk over you, Terry, but I think
no, go
that's what
ahead.
people miss is that just because we support Terry, and by support, we watch her content and we say, hey, don't die tonight on the streets. I mean, that's our support. But just because we support Tira does not mean we can't support you, Chris, if you're, someone that we want to support or anybody for that matter. So I don't understand. I don't think you understand that we can support more than one person and not be wrong for doing it either way. So I'm sorry, Terry, go ahead.
Um, yeah, we can support you, but you can't force our hand to not support someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm not trying to force anyone's hand. I want the truth of the kind of human that you all are as women. And are you okay with that?
Hi, Wildflower.
That's more what my issue is
Okay.
are you all as women
But
okay with other women who say and treat other women that way?
okay, but here's the thing. That's where you're putting us into a position of we have to pick. We
No,
either
I'm not asking you to pick. I'm just asking you, is it okay?
no, it's absolutely not. It's not okay. If she said that about your mother, no, she's 110% wrong.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know is it okay? Because it seemed very much like it was just okay that she did this everybody who is a Tira supporter.
No, this is the first time I'm even hearing about this short.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh,
I
I
have,
posted about it in her comments several times until she did not want anyone to know about it any longer and blocked me from her comments.
I don't think she didn't want. She doesn't really care much what people know that she's done or what. I don't think that was it. I think that she's just tired. She moves on. She gets tired of something. She moves on. And I think
Oh,
she was
she
tired
could
of.
pick on people and bully people and be
And you're,
mean to people and
you
say
just
whatever
argue.
she
You
wants
argue for the
online and
sake of
face zero
argument. Go
consequences.
for it. I am. You know what? I don't support you. I can't support you. You don't want support. You don't want people to have any sympathy or empathy for you. You want to argue with absolutely everything that is said. Everything.
I don't see how a discussion is an argument. I think that you are just unwilling
violation.
to bend your opinion of her.
Okay, B has been with Tira since probably the beginning of her channel.
And she's an evil woman.
But that's not B's opinion. You can't force that on her.
And
You know,
that's okay if B chooses not to support me because I don't want to be supported by a woman who can't say that it is wrong to do that to other people.
but hang on, she didn't say that it's not wrong.
I did not say that it's not wrong. Tira has done a lot of wrong in the 4 years that I've known her. Tira has done a lot wrong. But what do you want me to do? Do you want me to not be friends with her? Do you want me to sit on every
No,
time
I
I come
guess what I
online?
would like to ask you, woman to woman, is why? Why would you want to support a woman who really does her damnedest to bring everybody and everything around her down?
Okay,
I don't see it that way. I see that there are times that it goes south. I do. But I don't see her as a fully bringing people down. And that's not her. That is not the Tira I know. Does she do it on occasion? Yes. Yes, she does. When she's frustrated and mad and backed into a corner and all the things. I I can't, but I'm not gonna. Yes, I'm gonna still support Tira. I don't have any reason not to. She's not friends with my best friend from here on YouTube. And I can be supportive to both of those people and care for both of those people and not have any qualms of talking to one here and one there. And I can't. I don't mean I agree with what they've done to each other or how she's treated the other one, or it doesn't work that way.
And I guess that my definition of loyalty and your definition of loyalty are
I'm
different.
being
And
loyal
that's
to
okay.
my friends. I am
It's
loyal to
okay
my
to, it's okay to be loyal if your loyalty is placed. It's okay for our views on loyalty to be different.
okay.
My view on loyalty comes from a motorcycle club. I cannot expect everyone in the world to have that same
No,
level of
man,
loyalty.
you have no idea who my mother was. You have no idea what I grew up in. You have no idea. So you think you're talking to someone who doesn't know about those things. And I do. And anyone that I've been in, they have been kind and helpful. And did they have their things in the club? Absolutely. But the way you're talking, you're making them sound bad. And motorcycle clubs are not bad. Even the high, outlaw, the names, the big ones, so you're making them sound bad. And they're not bad people. They're not.
No, they're not bad people at all.
You're
They're not
making
bad. In fact, they're some of the kindest, biggest hearted, loyal
Josh, you
people
talk in
you will ever
freaking
meet. And if
circles. You
somebody
talk
does you
in
wrong,
circles. You talk in
Okay.
circles. I'm sorry, Chris, but you do. If I agree with you, you argue it back to me. If I disagree with you, you go another direction. You talk in so many circles.
Chris, you're muted right now. Can we tone it down? You're being very disrespectful, and I asked you to be respectful.
I'm getting
I'm
a
not
little
going to
flustered
tolerate.
too. So I'm probably just as disrespectful to some degree with her in this situation, because I swear I feel like no matter what I try to explain to her, that Tira can be wrong, doesn't mean you're wrong, that okay, this short existed. No matter what I say, she's going to argue. She said hospice, she didn't say hospice. Hospital, more, it doesn't matter the word that we've used. It's going to be an argument from her, and she's hurt. She is hurt. I acknowledge you are hurt, Chris. I acknowledge your pain. Now you're mad.
Paul, I'm not going to let you say things, accuse me of saying things that I haven't said.
You
Okay.
said targets. You've said you have go back when this is over.
I never said, no, I'm talking about the hospice thing.
Okay,
I'm
hang on
not
a
going
second.
to let you
Chris.
say things that I didn't say.
Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Brooke is saying that Tira said go after your mother after a swearing battle between them both. Brooke, is this something that you saw? Is what I'm wondering.
MT13 remembers something.
I don't think she is vicious. Chris, I can't even keep up with the chat. Like,
Sorry, it says
yes,
Brooke
she
says.
did, Brooke.
Okay, go ahead. You just read
Oh,
Brooks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There might be I mean, I would not say that because I lost my mother to the same. It sounds like the same exact situation you lost your mother to. Honestly, honest to hand to God. But I'm hearing the exact same thing I went through. So I wouldn't say that to you. But you can frustrate somebody. I'm going to tell you right now that you can frustrate somebody to make them say something out of their character. And Tira has a character, so I can't imagine her not being mad and saying, I'm just telling you right now, because
Well, I got a character too, honey, except for that bitch is real. She's not fake. She's not some online entity.
more threats, more
It's
freaking.
not a threat. It's
It's
the
a
fucking
promise.
truth.
okay, but listen, we're trying
God
to support.
damn.
We're trying to support you independently.
But by
Okay?
telling me I'm making threats when I'm totally not. Like, what do you perceive as a threat? So that I know what kind of eggshells I can step on when I speak to you.
There's no eggshells for you, Chris. There are no eggshells for you.
You've been everywhere commenting. Like, we see you. We're here listening to you. I'm trying to be as supportive as I can.
And
But
Terry, you are being wonderful. I don't know who this bee chick is. I don't know her from Adam.
OB's wonderful too.
But I can see where she is gonna just stand her ground and
No,
say
I'm
I
not.
said something
I
that
have
I
bent my
didn't
knee
say
to
at
you.
all.
I have bent my knee to you multiple times in this stream. Multiple times I have met you at your level and bent my knee to you, and you go left. I am not going to be gaslit by you one more second of this live. I'm not.
Well, I'm not sure what your definition of gaslit is, but if anybody's gaslighting, it's you. You're trying to say I use the word hospice. You're trying to say that I couldn't administer medication to my mother. You're trying to say
No. Never said I did. No, never said
you
you
said
didn't
there was
administer.
no way that I could give her the morphine because she couldn't swallow.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
So
I
who
said,
made that comment?
stop. Then hear me when I say it. I'll go back and listen to it. What I said was they gave you liquid morphine because she was having trouble swallowing, right?
Duh.
Oh my God. So what do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?
B has been trying to say that the whole time, Chris.
Oh,
And you
I
keep cutting.
apologize. I thought she was
Okay.
saying there was no way they did because my mother
No.
couldn't swallow.
No, it's because you're talking over top of what she's saying, so you're not fully hearing what she's saying. But that's what she's been trying to tell you all along.
Yes, what I dealt with my mother was horrible.
Yes,
But I've
no doubt.
accepted the fact that my mother and I have had this conversation for the last 20 years. Her, me, and my father. I'm an only child. I knew what was going to happen on the 28th when they released her from the hospital into my care until I could get her to her primary care, which was a video visit because she couldn't go anywhere to get her placed. I had no idea we were going to put her in hospice on the 3rd of July, and on the 5th of July, she was going to die. And then 1 week to the day later was my 53rd birthday. And then on the 13th of July, I was put in the hospital for a 5 hemoglobin, severely anemic. I am sick as hell because I have neglected my own health, trying to take care of my mother since open heart surgery 2 years ago. Through that, through a stroke, and then through this cancer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry you're going through all that. I really am.
And so, yes, my whole stake in this, and I will go to my grave and I will stand 10 toes down. Sorry for using a Mindy saying, because people apparently don't like it when people use Mindy sayings. But I
Oh,
don't
I
just think it's a Mindy saying.
heard it from others.
I've heard it from plenty of others. I know what was put out there. I saw it with my own eyes and I heard it with my own ears. It got deleted as soon as she realized I saw it.
Be a check chat, the private chat. Um,
And I will do my due diligence to find someone who can find that short to prove what I am saying.
but it
Do
does.
I have to? Absolutely not.
No, we're telling you that we're taking you at your word, okay? If Tara said that, she was wrong. But the problem is, there's nothing we can do
You're right.
about what Tara said.
You're correct.
We
But
can't
again,
control what she'll.
as women, are we here on this planet to build each other up? Or are we here to support those that are tearing other women down?
Yeah,
Because personally, I'm sick of watching women tear each other down.
okay. Okay. Um. Okay, Chris. I've got people that it's triggering in the chat. Um, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for everything
And I
you've gone
apologize
through.
for triggering anyone.
Okay. But listen, I've been on for 2.5 hours.
I appreciate you letting me come up. I
Yeah.
do apologize for being passionate, being loud, and not allowing, and sometimes allowing my emotions to get the better of me and I talk over people. It is
Yes.
definitely a shortcoming. I know this. I recognize this. I apologize for it, which means I need to work on it if I truly am apologizing.
Yeah. White Russian, we understand that, and we're
White
being
Russian, I love
empathetic.
you because you are one who has always had sympathy and understanding for me and this whole situation.
So White Russian is asking if you have a therapist, and yes, she does. Um,
But I want her to know that I adore her because she has been
Night
one
MT, thanks
person.
for coming. MT is going. She's leaving. She can't watch the rest of it. Um,
Well, I'm going to get off here so you don't lose any more of your viewers.
oh, I
I
don't care about the
appreciate
views.
you letting me come up on panel.
Yeah, no problem.
No one will probably hear another word out of me. I've gotten what I need to get out. Once I find the truth, I will be putting it out there. Tag me in anything you would like me to see. We can communicate. But as far as the situation with Tira, I have nothing left to say.
Okay, no problem. And thanks for coming up. And I hope you were able to get some relief by talking about things.
There won't be relief until I read an obituary on YouTube.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Bye.
Terry. Gotta go. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can be as
I dropped
sympathetic
her, I think.
and empathetic for that situation, but are you
Okay,
kidding me?
I removed her. That was uncalled. That was very disrespectful. How do I get her out of there?
There's 3 dots.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. I'm sorry, B.
No, I mean, I because I've been there, I'm trying to show her as much grace and sympathy and empathy to her situation because I know what it
Yeah, I
feels
know.
like. She's
Yeah,
not receiving it. None of it would make anything better for her. She's argumentative about everything. She needs help, and I'm not meaning, and I'm not trying to be ugly about that. She needs to speak to somebody. She
yeah,
has too much hate in her heart for some random woman on the internet that she's never going to cross paths with again.
yeah,
And that hurts me to that she still feels this. I mean, it's palliative. You can feel it.
yeah.
It's no. But to say what she just said at the end,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
ma'am.
that one. No, you weren't being rude, MT. I understand it. Um, Chris, I'm sorry. I I dropped you from the panel because I mean your last comment was very disrespectful. Anyways, guys, I'm really sorry that everything took a bad turn. I don't know. I'll be debating if I'm gonna do this again. No.
Don't.
All right, guys, I gotta go. Okay. I
You
Yeah,
could go.
the obituary. That wasn't cool. Okay. Okay. I gotta go. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.